There is one question I receive every single week, one from people living with diabetes. A question that, honestly, breaks my heart a little bit. Dr. Maria, can I ever eat chocolate again? And my answer? It always surprises them, because the answer is not a cold, flat no. The answer is, it depends entirely on which chocolate you choose. Right now, there is a specific chocolate sitting on your grocery store shelf with a glycemic index of just 22. That is less than a third of the glycemic index of white bread. And it contains compounds documented in clinical studies to actually improve your body's insulin sensitivity and even stimulate the regeneration of your pancreatic beta cells. Yes, those are the exact cells that produce insulin, and yet millions of diabetics walk past this medicine every single day, completely unaware that it exists. Today, we are going to end that confusion. I am Dr. Maria, and if you are tired of generic medical advice that does not fit your real life, then I want to give you something real. I have put together a complete 30-day metabolic guide with simple, everyday meals. The link is in the pinned comment right below this video. Now, why is cacao so incredibly different from other sweet foods? The secret lies in a group of plant compounds called flavonoids, specifically catechins and epicatechins. These compounds improve the health of your blood vessel walls, helping insulin deliver glucose into your cells much more efficiently. They also fight oxidative stress and protect your pancreatic cells, but these benefits live in the cacao bean itself, not in processed candy bars packed with sugar and cheap oils. Let's start with type number 1 on our list, 70% dark chocolate. This is our perfect entry point. Its glycemic index is roughly 22. Compare that to white sugar at 65 or white bread at 71. At 22, the rise in your blood sugar is slow, steady, and gentle. Why? Because at 70% cacao, the volume of sugar is drastically reduced, and it is packed with healthy fats and natural fiber that delay glucose absorption. How do you consume it safely? The clinical dosage is 20 to 30 grams per day, about 2 to 3 small squares. But beware of the label trap. Many brands print 70% dark on the front, but turn the bar over, and sugar is the very first ingredient. By law, ingredients are listed by weight. If sugar is first, there is more sugar in that bar than cacao. For a chocolate to be diabetic friendly, cacao must be the absolute first ingredient. Reliable U.S. options include Lindt Excellence 70%, Ghirardelli 70%, and Green & Black's Organic 70%. Now, let's step up to type number 2, 85% dark chocolate or higher. This is a massive clinical leap. At 85% cacao, the sugar content is cut almost in half compared to 70%. An 85% bar contains only 10 to 14 grams of sugar per 100 grams, while the concentration of active flavonoids skyrockets. A key study on type 2 diabetic patients showed that consuming 25 grams of high flavonoid dark chocolate daily dramatically reduced dangerous inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein and TNF-alpha. These are the exact markers that worsen insulin resistance. Additionally, Swedish studies found that dark chocolate consumption reduced stroke risk by up to 27%. Aim for 20 to 25 grams a day. The flavor is rich, intense, and satisfying. Just one square is enough to stop your sweet cravings. We have covered the power of 70% and 85% dark chocolate, but we are just getting started. In part 2, we are going to explore extreme zero sugar options, the truth about chemical sweeteners hidden in diabetic chocolates, and the number 1 cacao product on the planet for lowering your HbA1c. Now, let us go even deeper. We are moving on to type number 3, 100% pure cacao and cacao nibs. This is the absolute gold standard of zero added sugar chocolate. 100% cacao is pure, unadulterated cacao bean paste, no added sugar, no milk powder, no sweeteners. It is incredibly bitter, but from a metabolic standpoint, it is the safest option. It contains virtually zero available carbohydrates, but maximum flavonoids. Cacao nibs are simply raw, crushed, cacao beans. Because they are minimally processed, they retain even more fiber and antioxidants. How do you use them? Use them as an ingredient. Add a single teaspoon of crunchy cacao nibs to plain unsweetened Greek yogurt. The protein and fat in the yogurt, combined with the fiber in the nibs, creates a metabolic shield that keeps your blood sugar flat. Or melt 10 grams of 100% dark chocolate and mix it with a tablespoon of sugar-free peanut butter. The creaminess of the peanut butter balances the bitterness perfectly with zero glycemic impact. Reliable U.S. brands include Navitas Organics Cacao Nibs, Eating Evolved 100%, and Theo Chocolate 100%. Now let us discuss type number 4, sugar-free chocolate sweetened with erythritol or stevia. This is perfect for those who still crave that traditional sweet flavor. But you have to be incredibly careful here. Erythritol is a natural sugar alcohol with a glycemic index of practically 0. It passes through your system without raising your blood sugar or stimulating insulin. But here is where the food industry trap lies. Many commercial brands label their products sugar-free or diabetic-friendly on the front, but in the fine print on the back, they use a sweetener called maltitol. Maltitol has a glycemic index of 52. That is incredibly high for a sugar-free product, and it will absolutely raise your blood sugar. So choose erythritol, stevia, or monk fruit. Avoid maltitol completely. One of the cleanest, genuinely diabetic-friendly brands in the US is Lily's Chocolate. Now, let me pause for a moment and speak to you from the heart. This video gives you the knowledge of which chocolates are safe. But scattered tips do not solve the daily struggle of what to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. To truly manage your diabetes, you need a structured, cohesive plan. That is exactly why I created the Glucose Control Practical Guide. It is a complete 30-day path designed to take the guesswork out of your life. The link is waiting for you in the pinned comment right below this video. Now, let us reveal type number 5. Pure, unsweetened cacao powder. This product easily tops our list. It contains the absolute highest concentration of active flavonoids per gram. In 2021, a comprehensive systematic review analyzed multiple clinical trials. Their scientific conclusion was groundbreaking. Regular, daily consumption of pure cacao, at a dosage of 25 to 30 grams, demonstrated measurable beneficial reductions in both fasting blood glucose and glycated hemoglobin, your HbA1c. Remember, HbA1c is the gold standard medical marker measuring average blood sugar over 3 months. Cacao powder is highly effective because it bypasses the industrial processing that degrades delicate flavonoid molecules. Just 1 single tablespoon of pure cacao powder contains more active flavonoids than an entire square of dark chocolate. With virtually 0 fat and a fraction of the calories, mix 1 to 2 tablespoons into your morning unsweetened coffee to create a metabolic mocha, or stir it into warm, unsweetened almond milk with a touch of stevia. Brands like Navitas Organics, Anthony's Organic, and Ghirardelli, 100% unsweetened, are fantastic. Let us bring all 5 types together in a clear summary. Number 1, 70% dark chocolate, glycemic index of 22, perfect entry point. Number 2, 85% dark chocolate, half the sugar of 70%, double the flavonoids. Number 3, 100% pure cacao and nibs, 0 sugar, best used as an ingredient. Number 4, sugar-free with erythritol or stevia. Avoid the maltitol trap. Number 5, pure unsweetened cacao powder, backed by science showing real improvements in HbA1c. I want to leave you with one final thought on food guilt. When people live under strict food bans, they develop immense guilt. And when they slip up, that guilt triggers a cascade that causes them to overeat. But when you realize that 2 simple squares of 85% dark chocolate have a glycemic index of just 22 and actually work to heal your cells, the guilt completely vanishes. Natural portion control becomes effortless. I want to hear from you now. Which one are you going to add to your grocery list? Comment below. Please share this video. I am Dr. Maria. The problem was never the chocolate, it was simply not knowing which chocolate. I will see you in the very next video.